is Jana, and you're watching Finnish Knitting Stories, episode number 138. Welcome or welcome back. I'm coming to you from Finland, from my craft room here in the southern Finland, where we got snow last night. Can you believe that? Yeah, I couldn't believe it either, but it's here. Good thing I still have my snow tires on, my winter tires. Some people have already changed to summer tires, but I knew you shouldn't hurry with that stuff. So takatalvi is word of the day. Not really. Takatalvi is the term in Finnish that you use for days like this when winter comes back in spring. I think there is a word in English as well for that. It had something to do with berries. Blackberry winter? Something like that, right? Let me know. How do you call that? When you had a spring already, and we did, flowers and everything. Birds singing, flowers blooming, and now the birds are confused and hungry. I had to refill the bird feeder in the morning because they were banging it. So yeah, winter's back. The main news today. So how have you been? I hope you have spring or summer or winter, depending where you are. Autumn down under, right? So let's talk about knitting. What I'm wearing today, / my first finished object, the elephant, the mushrooms in the room. The mushrooms are here, the mushrooms are done. Did you notice them right away? Of course you did. Well, it was my birthday cast on last year. My birthday is in September. Now it's April, and yes, I finally finished it. But you understand why, right? It's all over color work. It's in fingering weight. It was a lot of little stitches. So the pattern is Choose Your Own Fungi by Grey Owl Knits. Beautiful pattern. I really enjoy that kind of patterns where the designer gives you lots of little charts and you can place them in any order you like, use them all, not use them all. I didn't use them all. I tried to match the charts on the sleeves with the charts on the body, and I managed to squeeze in mice on the sleeves. This one has yellow bloomers on. So yeah, the sleeves are a bit long, but I think cozy long. I need size 3 on, no, not 3. I need size 5. I need size 5 on 3.5mm needles. This thing weighs 455 grams. So I used 3 skeins of the main yarn. This dark one, it's Kit to Yarns Cashmere Silk Merino in color No Cream No Sugar. And I used almost 4 skeins of the contrasting color changing Spin Cycle dyed in the wool color Vibe Check. I have a little bit of leftover from both, so 455 grams, the whole sweater, size 5. I think the neckline is a bit big, I don't know. But I was thinking I'll wear it for a bit, and if it feels too big, it's an easy fix. I just go back and crochet from the inside a little chain, either just on the back or all the way around. Yeah, it will also pull the sleeves a bit up. So yeah, but not yet. So it's a very, very colorful sweater, as you can see. I'm happy with it. My birthday cast on is finished. This spin cycle was a very special gift that lovely Corla brought me to Jyväskylä Knit Fest last year, and there were also earrings in a package that I'm wearing today. Like mushroom, everything mushroom. I love how the sweater has mushrooms and earrings have mushrooms, and that was not intentional. I just this morning realized that, oh, I have a mushroom earrings to go with the sweater from the same lovely person. So thank you so much. I really, really love them. Love the yarn, love the earrings. Yeah. She brought me 2 skeins. One I had in my stash, and then I had to buy one more of this to finish the sweater. So it's a very special birthday cast on, made with gifts, made with yarn that I got as a gift. I'm happy with it. It makes you smile, right? I love projects like that. I love knits like that. Usually they are the scrappy ones that make you smile, but this one, I think it was a good good choice of pattern for this yarn, because it took me a while to figure out which one I want to knit. And then this designer, Sarah, she also has many other lovely patterns that I'm very much interested in knitting. She has one that's garden themed, and I was like, yes, I think I want to do that, but maybe in a handspun. But I would need to spin that first, because I don't think I have any fingering weight handspun on my handspun shelf. That's right there, right there behind you. Everything is thicker. I don't know, it feels like it's quite hard to spin fingering. I usually end up with sport weight, because if you want it 2-ply, you need to spin 2 lace weight strands, and depends on the fiber. Some fiber is easier, and some just plumps up so much that it comes out thicker. Okay, so very excited about my first finished object. Let's go to the next one. I have 2 because I got a luxury day last Saturday. I got a knitting day for myself. Sponsored by my family, by my husband's auntie, and my mother-in-law. And I had a lovely knitting day. So I finished two things from my whip pile. Both were last year's cast on. Okay, let's go to the next one. Ta-da! Magic. Okay, this is my second finished object, and I think I chose the wrong dress to wear it with because the sleeve is not sitting well. This sleeve is not sitting well. The sleeve underneath is too wide. Should probably wear something short sleeve with it. So I finished my Turtle Dove cardigan by Sonder Yarn Co. And this one is lovely as well. Lovely as well. Isn't it nice when you're happy with your finished objects? So I knit this one. I started it also last year. And I knitted in Finnish sheep wool. Do I have a skein? I do, if I can fish one out. I knitted in a skein of Saima's spinnery. 100 grams to 150 meters, 100% wool. It says Kainuun harmas, so Kainuun grey. Finnish sheep wool, Finnish breed. And I paired it with Isager silk mohair. And I had another cardigan in mind at first, so I bought extras, but then I changed my mind because I couldn't get gauge. And yeah, now I have three skeins left of this, and I could maybe make a sweater or a vest or something lovely, just maybe alone without the mohair. But with mohair it also feels lovely. This one, it feels also very nice without. It's just that the color is, I think it comes whiter in the screen, but it is rather, no, it looks better in the screen. It's rather yellow in real life. But I think I could maybe a vest or maybe a short sleeve cardigan or a cropped cardigan, something, or maybe a sweater in this, just alone, just to feel this wool, because it's a beautiful wool. I really enjoyed knitting with it. And yeah, so mine is a bit longer than the pattern calls for. Not intentionally. Not intentionally. Not intentionally. I got carried away. And then I didn't want to rip back. So this is size 3. My neckline doesn't stand up. It's floppy because of my yarn choices and quite loose gauge. But it's alright. I can wear it like this. And yeah. Anyway, I like it. Size 3, I knitted on 5.5mm needles. So like a thin light DK plus silk mohair, plus lace weight silk mohair. And total weight is like nothing. It's 355 grams for size 3. There is some amount of ease. It is very low raglan, but it's nice and comfy, and I think it's something that will be easy to wear because of the fit and also the color. I think the color is good. Classic. You can even put it over a nice little black dress, which I don't own. But in theory, and I don't know, go to theater or somewhere nice or out for an evening walk. I think even in summer. I made 3/4 sleeves intentionally because I have a lot of cardigans with long sleeves, and I think just one with the shorter sleeves, and sometimes you want that. So what else about it? I don't know. It's a free pattern. It's a free pattern. You can get it on Ravelry, and it was also published in Line magazine if you happen to have that magazine. So yeah, should I stay in this? Should I switch back to my mushroom sweater? Let's switch back. It's a bit more special. This is lovely, but the other one is more me. It's a wild me, and this is the classy, sophisticated me, which doesn't happen too often. Sometimes I pretend. I pretend to be a grown adult woman. Okay. Better, right? So I'll show it to you closer. You need the button band. There are no buttons, but is there another name for a button band if there are no buttons? Anyway, you need the button band together with the body, so you don't need to do anything afterwards. It's a twisted ribbing. The sleeve is stuck, so I think it's very nice. It's a beautiful piece, very drapey in my yarn choice. So I do have a dress with mushrooms I could put under this, right? Okay, let's put that down. And let's go to rips, because I have a few. I have 2 new cast-ons, but let's start with something you have seen already, and which is not knitting, it's crochet. It's my tablecloth. There is a tiny bit of progress on it, so I'm gonna show it to you. Now it's about 60 centimeters in diameter. I measured, and we want it at a meter or a bit more, but the rounds are getting longer. This one feels like forever. I'm crocheting it on 2mm hook with a 4-ply Lithuanian linen undyed on a cone. So yeah, I have a lot of treasures in my stash. This is deep stash. It's been there for a while. So nothing else to tell about it. It has grown a little bit. The pattern is from a very old Polish magazine that I got as a teenager from my mom's friend. I don't speak Polish, but crochet is easy. You only need a chart and you can figure it out. And the magazine has full charts, so the text really doesn't matter. I can't crochet from a written description. I can't. I need a chart. And same with knitting. If it's lace, I need a chart. Knitting row by row or crocheting row by row with a written description is just like, why? I need to see the picture. Are you like that, or do you prefer the written stuff? Yeah, okay. Let's go to the next one, which is a new cast on. It's gonna be a theme. It's gonna be a theme. And the theme is not happy. It's not happy project bags, even though it could be. Let's start with this one. The theme is knitting for kids. Knitting for kids. That's what I've been doing. So 2 new cast-ons. Let's go with this one first. Very Happy Gnome Bag by lovely Jill, Bertie and Poppet. One of my favorite bag makers of all times. Gnomes, garden gnomes, mushrooms, more mushrooms. And yeah, I took this because we had spring outside, not anymore. And I wanted something happy to match Bruno's socks. He chose this yarn from my very deep stash. The label has seen better days, but it's Regia Flormania. It's broken, but 6-ply, 75-25, 6-ply, 150 grams, 375 meters. Very old yarn, older than the kiddo. It's been discontinued, and I'm not sure what's going to be happening with Regia. Will somebody buy the brand? Are they just closing? But unfortunately, yeah, it's not looking good. If you know something, let us know. But yes, they are experiencing financial troubles. So that's an old ball of yarn, and I started a pair of socks, and I got inspiration. I went on Ravelry and checked what kind of socks have people knit with this yarn, and I saw several people knitting this pattern. I didn't write it down. I'll put it on a screen. It's a free pattern. It's basically not even a full pattern. It just tells you how to do the texture on them, which you could also figure out because there's nothing extraordinary about it, but it looked nice. I decided to make them like that. They look at the moment a bit like Finnish baby socks. That's called Junasukka, the best baby sock pattern ever. The only ones that, in my opinion, stay on little baby feet, even when they are moving. But this is not it. This is a bit different. I have knit countless of those for all the babies around, for my own and for all the friends' babies, because it's tradition. It's a tradition. You every baby needs to have Junasukka, like train socks. They look like train carts, because they have like ribbing and then garter or pearl ridges. Anyway, yeah, it's been a while. No babies around. No, none of the. All my friends have big kids. Okay, but yeah, back to Bruno's socks. So it looks funny, but if I stick my hand in, it's just ribbing, some pearl bumps, some stockinette. I did the heel. The pattern doesn't even describe the heel, it just says add any heel you like. And I just continued with the ribbing to make for a tighter fit, and then did a French heel. Not even reinforced. He's not that hard wearing on his socks. Not on the heels, mostly on the toes. Just like me. I also don't break heels. I break toes. Okay, and then size 40. European size 40. No idea what's that in UK or US, but it's a big sock. It's same size as mine, except this is more narrow. It has less stitches. So I cast on 52 stitches on 2.75 millimeter needles, and I think it came out all right. We tried them on. They fit great. Socks fit like a glove. Sorry, being silly today. It's been a long, stressful week, and now I'm in my silly Friday mood. And that's from the sides. So I'm working on them concurrently on my Addi needles. Addi on my Addi needles, and they are not matching because I don't know. Can you even get matching socks from this yarn? I think it's just. You can kind of see repeating colors, but they are doing something randomly because there are these little dyed bits, and I really like them. They are a fun pair of socks. Am I getting my sock mojo back? Can't be. It's been lost for years, but these are fun. And I have more of this yarn in my stash, in pink and in yellow and in pink and purple, violet, something like that. So maybe I've been on a roll with socks. I just finished a pair for my husband and now a pair for a kiddo. Sophia doesn't need socks. She's good on socks. She has got socks from all friends. My mother-in-law, she doesn't knit, but she has a friend that knits, and in winter she sent Sophia, or was it in autumn? Was it for her birthday? I'm not sure on the timeline, but anyway, one day, like a very, very squishy envelope pops up in our mailbox, and it's addressed to Sophia, so I bring it to her, and she was like, mail for me. She loves mail. She loves getting mail, and there was a pair of socks for her knit by my mother-in-law's friend. They were pink, so very special. She was over the moon. And then she got a couple of more pairs from another friend of a relative who also knits socks. She's an elderly lady and she loves knitting, and she gave Sophia more pink socks. So she's good on socks. I don't need to knit for her. They all still fit, but the big kid, oh, his feet are growing. They're just growing. So he needs more socks, because he only has one pair of woolly socks currently, and that's not enough, because if I take them to wash, he has nothing. And these are machine washable, so yeah. Lovely. I've made a progress. It's very fast on thicker yarn and not a lot of stitches. So 52 is not a lot. They're quite narrow, but they will be long. I still need to knit a bit off the foot on this one, and a bit more on this one. So these are lovely. These are lovely, and let's go to my second new cast on, which is in a beautiful, is there some yarn stuck to it? A beautiful bag by Hobby Bags. It was my purchase at Knit to Purl to Knit and Crochet Festival in the Netherlands last year, and it's a lovely bag with beautiful flowers. Feels like spring, definitely. And what's in it? Something for Sophia. Something that I have talked about. I started her little Vaaka cardigan. I started it. And I'm actually quite far along as well. I don't know how it happened. It's the stripes. It's always the stripes. If you knit something stripy, it's faster. It's faster than the regular, because you think, oh, just one more stripe. So here it is. It's so cute. It's adorable. What do I tell you about it? It looks tiny. But it's size 10 years, which is the second largest, like from the, yeah. There's just one more size after this, which is 12 years in the pattern. The pattern is Little Vaaka by Anna Johanna, Finnish knitwear designer. You're probably familiar with the pattern if you have watched my videos, because I have knit one for myself and one for my mom earlier. Adult pattern is just called Vaaka, and the kid pattern is called Little Vaaka, and there is currently some kind of knit along running for that, but you can find Anna Johanna on Instagram, and I think there are all the details. So yeah, it fits. We tried it on. It definitely fits. No, it's not that small. Look, when you stretch it out, it's the stripes that's pulling it all together, and the mohair. Very deceiving. So I'm knitting size 10 years. I'm using this kind of yarn combo. This is very deep stash from my hand-dyed yarn stash. I didn't dye it. This is by, oh, I forgot. It was a European dyer. I'll put it on screen. Who's the dyer of this skein? It's Merino Singles. And this one is my own. That's color Bubblegum in mohair. And I think they go very nice together. Sophia chose the yarn. She picked this one first, the pink one, of course, first. And then we tried to... I gave her several options that I thought would work with the pink. And then she picked this one. And I really like how it looks on the ribbing when you hold both yarns together. It's like a little unicorn outfit. But it also works striped. Very happy. So that's gonna be her summer cardigan, and I think I can finish it pretty quickly. It's lovely pattern. I really enjoyed it. This is the third time I'm knitting it, so all women in my family we'll have one. Yes, in this beautiful bag. So no more projects. Those are all my active whips at the moment. I did pick up Hindelooper. Ooh, Hindelooper. Hindelooper by Chris Knits. I'm back to my Hindelooper. Did I break yarn? I think something happened. Where's the other yarn? I don't know. I have added one row to it this morning. With my morning coffee, I added one row. So this is the second bit of it. I'm not gonna talk about it. I have talked about it earlier. We will talk about it more when I make more progress. So I have picked this up, and then because I'm still doing Finish or Frog It Friday, I was thinking I could pick something older, maybe from my pile of whips, to work on next week. Actually today and tomorrow, because the Friday is slowly sliding into Saturday, and yeah, I could pick something else to work on. I was thinking of taking some spring or summer knit, but now I don't feel like, because there's snow outside. But if it melts next week, we can pick something something next week. Word of the day? What's word of the day? Have we done word socks? Have we done word socks? Because I'm wearing lovely fresh pair of woolly socks today. And so socks. In Finnish, that's sukat, and in Latvian, that's zeķes. I know, tricky one. So sukat and zeķes, that's socks. And woolly socks, villa sukat, and woolly socks, vilnas zeķes. Okay. Knit and chat. What could I work on? I could work on this. On Sophia's little Vaaka. So what's new around here? Oh, the week went by very fast. I just blinked and it's Friday. I actually stayed home today to work from home. On my computer, I have stuff to do, like bill paying, bookkeeping, not shop update, all the very not that exciting bit of my job. But we were supposed to, yeah, I stayed home because electrician was supposed to come today. Summer tires, couldn't come, summer tires, because if something happens, insurance doesn't cover it, because it's on you after a certain period to decide what kind of tires, when it's kind of spring but you're in Finland and winter comes back, and if something happens on the way, insurance says your own fault. Why did you have summer tires when there's snow outside? So yeah, stayed home for nothing. So might pop into work later today, because have stuff to do there as well. I don't know. My whole day got messed up. So yeah, birds are very confused. So I had to refill the feeder because they were banging it in the morning, and everything is covered in, I think, some good 10 centimeters of snow. So like this much snow we got overnight. Dogs were not impressed in the morning. Okay, one dog was very happy. Can you guess which one? One dog was just throwing it and eating it, and another one was like, ew, yuck, my little paws will freeze. Precious little paws. So, yes. Then we have started decorating for Easter on Sophia's request, because, it's soon. Kids are looking forward to it, and Sophia insists we put whatever like related, like Easter themed we have, which is all kind of bunnies and chiclets and whatever else. We have this like a dried branch, 2 branches in a vase in the living room, and then we can seasonally decorate them, just hang random stuff on them. There are also some not Easter related things on it, like but there are some birds on it, but can be spring related. Yeah, I just think that bunnies are spring, they are not necessarily Easter, so it's fine. I like doing little things like that with her, and especially that she cares. She wants the place to be nice. And the first Easter grass is up. We planted Easter grass. It's coming through. So yeah, I've been thinking about spring knits, but the weather just it turned me away. It redirected my thoughts into warmer knits. But I'm doing this. It's like spring Easter. So that's probably enough. I know it will melt next week. We're not supposed to have any more snow, but right now when you look outside and everything is white, you can't really yet think about spring or summer knits. So yeah, I'm also baking today because I'm at home. Our pastry of the week, special coffee pastry. I've decided on pineapple muffins. Why pineapple? Because we have a tin of pineapples in the pantry. It's just randomly. Could be also chocolate chip, but why not pineapple? They will be moist. I know some people hate that word, but yeah. What else? The world is still crazy. I don't know. When you turn on the news, you're not sure. Are you watching real news or are you watching onion news? Because everything just feels like onion news. So I've been trying to focus on little things around here and not on the bigger world scale things, because anxiety is real. I'm laughing as a self-preservation mechanism, because you need to laugh. You need to laugh, otherwise it gets dark very fast. But yeah, I wanted to tell you about our lovely spring weather, but once again, it's not here today. Yesterday was a nice looking day. It was cold, but it was sunny. And of course, I didn't take any videos. I don't know. Do I have anything anything to share with you? I think that's it for today. So my plan would be to do my work for a few more hours. I already did in the morning. Somebody's making noise outside. I think it's the neighbor. It's the neighbor again. Very, very noisy people. And then I could go to my whip pile and choose another one to finish. What am I gonna show you next year? I will run out of whips soon, But then we can have a massive cast-on party. No, I'm trying to be very reasonable and responsible with my cast-ons. Yeah. I could work on blankets, perhaps. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm wishing you all a lovely weekend and week ahead, and I hope you have a good weather and no more snow. I know some of my Canadian friends. I got messages. You have snow as well. Ew. Right? We want spring. I'm waiting. I'm looking forward. I have gardening plans and coffee under the birch in the backyard plants on my dinky little metal bistro, French bistro set. I have one of those with the old round table and metal chairs where I sit and pretend that that I'm on a vacation in a beautiful garden and everything is lovely, except mosquitoes and ticks, two things I'm not looking forward to, but okay, so yeah, I was saying my goodbyes, got distracted, sorry. Brain. Okay, yeah, take care, knit a lot, do something nice for yourself, and I will see you next week. Heippa! Who's making noise?